What is up, you guys? Brandon here. It's the next day or two, but we have got in our fleece coolant block off plate. It has came in. There it is. I know you guys just seen previously, but that is this plate. If you can see right there, that Chris and I are going to be changing here soon. So yeah, we're just going to hop right into it and get that thing changed over, get this thing back on the road. So see you soon. All right, you guys, I don't know if maybe it would be interesting to open this up in front of y'all, see what packaging we got. Which, by the way, shout out to Fleece Performance. Mad quick shipping. I ordered this Thursday. It is already here, so I am extremely happy about that. So there it is, you guys. Clean billet aluminum. Comes with new hardware as well. You guys will see when we do pull off the old one, it has a factory steel gasket. Maybe like a carbon infused gasket, just wears out over time, and that's what caused our coolant leak. The new one here comes with an inaugural O-ring, so that'll sit into the block where it's kind of etched out already. We won't have any more leaks, you know, hopefully. So that is what will be going on there. That is a nice piece right there. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So I don't know if maybe we got a sticker or coupon or something on here. It says, "Thank you for your business." Thank you, Fleece. We will definitely be ordering more parts from you guys. We got a lot of plans coming with you guys, so thank you. All right, guys, what's up? So here's what we're gonna do. I think it's just gonna be a little bit easier for me just to show you guys exactly how we're gonna do this, exactly the process, you know, run through it real quick with you guys. And then I'm gonna just throw a time lapse in there of getting it done. This is a pretty easy install, so I don't think there's any, you know, reason to do a extreme how-to video. So pretty much we'll start down here. What you need to do, I've already pulled this apart a couple days ago, so what you need to do is first pull out your inner fender liner here, which is just pretty much a handful of little push clips. You just pull the inside, pull the outside of them, that'll come out, and then you have that out. Excuse me. Once you're to there, what you want to do on your downpipe here, now if you guys have an LBZ like this is, it should be the same on the LLY, but if you guys have an LBZ LLY, what should happen here is you guys will have a clamp just like this. Let me show you. You guys will have a clamp just like this, just a V-band clamp. Should be a 7/16. Some of them are aftermarket, some might be a 10 millimeter, whatever size fits here is the tightest, because usually these are pretty tight from the heat and cold. So you want to make sure you have the right size. Maybe put a little penetrating oil, PV blaster, WD-40, something on there to kind of loosen those up. Take these off by hand. You always want to take these off by hand, because using impact on these it heats these threads up pretty quick. You can stretch these threads, and then it just causes issues trying to get the nuts back on. And then it's, you know, you're running around trying to find a V-band clamp, which they're not hard to find. It's just, you know, when you're trying to get your job done and you're running around trying to find parts, you know, that can be a hassle. So do that. That clamp will be right here, like I mentioned, on the downpipe, right there where it meets the exhaust. And then what you do once you take that one off, just take the nut completely off so it's completely loose. And then what you're going to want to do, there will be excuse me, right here I believe is a 9/16 bolt. Again, that's only going to be on the LOI LBZ. I don't know if it's the same on, you know, any other Duramax, but you're going to take that bolt. That's just a flange on the side of the downpipe to keep it from vibrating, bouncing. Take that bolt out of there. Again, same way, take it out by hand. You know, put a little penetrating oil on there. After that, you're going to want to come up here, and you will have, again, a similar V-band clamp on the back of the turbo. You can see here it's the same one. But if you just follow around to the back of the turbo here, you guys can see that. This flange right there on the back of the turbo will have another V-band clamp. Like I said, take the nut completely off, like I said, by hand. Just set the nut somewhere you won't lose it. That way you can kind of get back down on the bottom here. And what you want to do is you kind of just want to grab that downpipe and just kind of shimmy it. You'll feel it pop off the back of the turbo. Once you have both V-band clamps off, take this bolt out. It'll be pretty easy. Once your inner fender is out of here, you're going to want to just kind of wiggle it and just kind of, it'll come right out this way pretty easy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you get the downpipe out of there, you're free game. These bolts here are going to be 10 millimeters, so I can't grab a flashlight. These bolts right there That's the plate we're actually replacing right there. You guys will see the gasket that failed, so we get it out. But pull those 10 millimeters out. I believe they're 10 millimeters, might be 12s, we'll see. But pull that plate right off of there. You're gonna have some coolant come out, so you know, beware of that. But once you get that plate off of there, you're on your way. Just slap your new one in there. You guys will see. Slap your new one in there. Put your downpipe back up in there. Start it on the back of the turbo first, because that's the tighter spot to get started. And start your V-band down here. Put that bolt in, then tighten everything up. Put your inner fender line back in. You guys will be done. Alright, you guys, Holly's out here now. I wanted to mention, there was a couple things I had forgot to mention earlier while I was doing that. Little things, but once you pull this factory plate off there, which it can be stuck on there sometimes, you know, depending on how many miles your truck has, it can be pretty stuck on there, so you might need pry bar, you know, usually pop right off there pretty easy. But this is the factory gasket. The aftermarket one, like I'll show you guys, it comes with an O-ring pretty much right in the center here, and does away with this gasket, which is prone to fail. So I meant to mention, when you pull this off of here, make sure that you get this gasket too. You want to make sure this doesn't stay on there, and then you put your new one on and the aftermarket O-ring will not seat, excuse me, correctly. So make sure that you get that bad boy off there, and use just, it shouldn't be too cruddy, so just use a rag, clean off the surface a little bit, you know, so you get a good seat on the side of the block. Bolt that thing on there. I don't know exactly what the torque specs are. I just, you know, got it pretty much hand tight. The factory one wasn't very tight, so it doesn't need to be very tight. So put that thing on there, and put what coolant I had in it. I wanted to take it down the road, get the truck warmed up so the thermostats would open up. That way we can get that coolant pumping and get all the air bubbles out of there. But that's pretty much going to be it for getting the Duramax back on the road. We're just letting it warm back up and getting the coolant finished put in it. So that's pretty much going to be it for what we got going on with the Duramax. So we will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow our Instagram. Appreciate all the support we're getting, guys. See you later.